let's explore the different types of Jenkins projects. Jenkins offers various project types, also known as jobs, to automate different workflows. Here are the main ones. A freestyle project is the most basic and flexible option. It allows you to define custom build steps and configurations for any project, making it suitable for simple or unique needs. Pipeline project is a powerful approach, uses a specific code to define the entire build pipeline. It includes stages, steps, and conditions for complex build processes and continuous delivery workflows. Multi-branch pipelines builds upon the pipeline projects by allowing you to manage builds from multiple branches in a single code repository. It's ideal for handling projects with frequent branching and development activities. Maven project streamlines building projects that use Maven, a popular build automation tool for Java projects. Jenkins automatically detects and executes Maven commands based on the project's form.xml file. Multi-configuration project lets you run the same build process with different configurations. You can define various combinations of parameters and run tests or builds for each combination. Finally, we have the organization folders. These aren't project types themselves, but rather a way to organize your Jenkins project into a hierarchical structure for better management, especially when dealing with a large number of projects. In addition to these core types, Jenkins may offer other project options depending on the plugins you have installed. Freestyle projects have been a traditional way to define build workflows in Jenkins since its earlier days. It allows you to define a series of steps to be executed in a sequential order for automating tasks like building, testing, and deploying your projects. These projects are often chained together. So imagine building a mobile application. A freestyle project in Jenkins would be like a simple to-do list for the build process. So you can have a project for cloning your code and running the unit test cases. You can have another project for building a Docker image and publishing it to a container repository. And you can have a third project for deploying the application. So it's like a simple to-do list with straightforward basic tasks. But what if you're building a complex application with multiple features or a need to deploy to different environments based on some conditions? Well, this is still supported in a freestyle project, but are generally not recommended due to its limitations. So talking about the limitations, freestyle projects can only define steps in a simple sequence, even though they can be linked together via upstream and downstream jobs. Configuration happens entirely through the graphical user interface, making it less flexible and centrally manageable. Modern continuous delivery pipelines often involve complex workflows that freestyle projects struggle to handle. Even achievable tasks might result in heavy, hard-to-maintain, and unclear configurations. Many continuous delivery and deployment goals are simply not possible or become overly complex with freestyle projects. And finally, freestyle projects cannot be resumed after a Jenkins controller failure. In essence, freestyle projects are a legacy approach. While they might work for basic cases, they lack the flexibility and maintainability needed for most modern continuous delivery or deployment pipelines. Thank you.